you are in a relationship with someone who you want to be with forever, then please listen to this so you don't make the same mistakes I did and lose that person.
I just want to get this off my chest real quick, I've been having people pull me side to side, friends, asking me about my opinion about relationship and stuff like that. At this point, I think that we are just too caught up in these bubbles of I'm not happy. Because of that, I have to end this shit right now because I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I need to end this relationship. I'm not happy. I need to end this marriage, regardless whatever comes with it. I don't care about what comes along with it, but I'm not happy. I'm done. I'm out. You all know that all over the world, the grass is green. We all have similarities. We're not the same, but we all have similarities. Male, gender share similarity. Women, gender share similarities. You can't take that similarities out. It's between each and every genders. Now that brought me to this point. I think that a woman that have a failed relationship, that have a failed marriage, should not be giving a young girl that is growing up an advice, because she's not gonna give that young girl a good advice. She don't know how to make a relationship work. She don't know how to make a marriage work. So you're not qualified to give that young girl a marriage advice or counseling. Because there's so many girls out here feeling mad. They have this toxic energy within them that they didn't get from a relationship. Probably what auntie told them, what mom told them. Something applicable to boys. Mostly it's girls. You come into a relationship with the mindset of, I'm just gonna give it a try. It's no good anyways. How you go into a relationship or a marriage with a mindset of, it's 50-50. You're bracing yourself against the worst, expecting the best. I get it. That's how, that's how universe works. Some bricks is gonna hit you from somewhere. You have to brace yourself just in case it hits you. But how about having the mindset of, even if the bricks hit me, I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna make this shit work. Now, we don't do that. We're ready to jump off the window. ASAP. How are you going to give somebody an advice when you can't even advise yourself? How does that work? You have these young girls walking around on the street doing some certain things they have no business doing. Then you ask yourself, as a male, you have this young girl that already have this mindset. Any little quarrel, she's going to tell you she's done. Because that is what his auntie has been doing. Friends. So I think as a married woman or a girl that is in a serious relationship, you shouldn't take an advice from a divorcee. You should take an advice for someone that can't even be someone that is not disciplined. Discipline, accountability is something this our generation that it is a disease. Probably has no cure. You have to cure yourself from it. Of denying accountability. You have to be accountable. See, I don't trust somebody that is not disciplined. You know why? Because a male or a female that is not disciplined, he or she already betrayed he or herself. Why would I trust you when you cannot be disciplined? Right? If you're not disciplined, you can't be truthful to yourself. Because the things you say you're not gonna do, you're gonna turn around in this 5 minutes. You said I'm tempted, and you're gonna do it. Why would I trust you when you can't hold yourself accountable? Accountability has become the biggest issue in this our generation. Nobody want to be accountable for nothing. The dude is ready to point a finger. She's the problem. The girl is ready to point the finger to you're the problem. But when are we going to really sit down and say, okay, what is the problem? This is my flaws. I know this is my flaws. I have to be accountable for this. I got to make this work. You as the girl, you got to sit down like, okay, these are my flaws. I have to be accountable for this. I got to make this work. Then we have to sit down and compromise. It is hard to live with somebody, especially if you've been living with yourself for a long period of time. That is another issue. It's hard to make a relationship or a marriage work with a woman that's been by herself for a long period of time. Flipping that switch back to normal is hard. It's a long process. As a guy, if you're in a relationship with a woman that's been by herself for a long period of time, yeah, it's gonna take a while for her to flip that switch of try to be a woman. You know what I mean by that? That she's not extremely masculine. She's not extremely manly. You know what I'm saying? She's just a girl or a lady. These are ideas of I wanna be like there's no difference between a man and a woman. Women getting themselves into deep water every day, and it's getting deeper and deeper and deeper. This is what we're seeing: transgender men knocking out a biological female, and it's all cool, right? That's a whole different story for another day. We gotta stop this. I'm not happy. If your relationship is extremely sweet, there's nothing going on. Your marriage is extremely sweet, nothing going on, no argument, nothing. You really gotta sit there and think twice who is pretending. Because at some point you're gonna do something, you're gonna get on his nerves. He's gonna speak his mind. And sometimes you're gonna do something she don't like, she's gonna speak her mind. That's how relationship work. When it get tougher, yes, everything get tested in life. There's no New Testament without the test of faith. Your faith is gonna be tested. Every relationship is gonna be tested, and when our relationship or marriage get tested, we jump off the window. It's sad. The vows we take is for better for worse, turn into something else. As long as sweet, I'm in. If it's bitter, if he ain't feeling good, I'm out. But that wasn't the vow. This cycle we are on right now, we're just passing into the next generation, to the next generation, to the next generation. The community is getting effed up. I don't care about your race. I don't care you're black, you're white, you're Hispanic, you're Asian, you're Indian. I don't care. This thing happen in every community. Just as some communities just know how to keep their stuff on the low. It's that time we need to start taking accountability. We need to start being accountable for what we do, what we say, our actions. We can choose our actions, but you can't choose our consequences. So think twice. Think twice about the consequences before you take your actions. Because there are some decisions you can never flip. You can't change it. It's done, it's a wrap. We need to start getting that definition right, and we need to start doing better for the sake of our next generation. Because all this thing we're doing right now, we might think, is this what I want? But we're passing it to the next generation. It's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. If we start fixing it right now, it's not going to be as bad for the next generation. Before you get to the third generation, everything will be straightened out. That's all I have for you guys. I just want to get it out of my chest real quick. Hit, like, comment, and subscribe. Peace, folks.